This is Harpreet Singh for Jesus News. Today's feature story is on weird and creepy liberals. Tim Walz in his first speech as Kamala Harris's VP pick called Trump and Vance weird and creepy as hell, not understanding that he was projecting his own inferiorities, insecurities and anti-social views as a radical liberal unto conservatives. Liberals love to gaslight. Whatever a radical liberal like Harris or Walz accuses conservatives of, is exactly what they are. As kids say, what you say is what you are, and boy is Harris and Walz really weird and creepy. Their progressive ideologies are directly from the pit of hell according to the Bible. Let's look at some of their very weird, creepy and hellish ideologies. 1. It is weird, creepy, evil and harmful to support the sterilization and mutilation of children under the guise of so-called gender-affirming care. 2. It is weird for men to dress up as women and call themselves drag queens. 3. It is weird and harmful for men to compete in women's sports. 4. It is weird to place tampons in boys' washrooms as Tim Walz did. 5. It is weird and harmful to expose kids to pornographic material as Walz supports. 6. It is weird to affirm woke progressive ideologies that are detached from reality, common sense and morality. 7. It is weird and harmful to disrespect social and moral norms. 8. It is weird and harmful to sympathize with Jew haters and terrorists. 9. It is weird and harmful to allow illegal migrants into our country to commit crimes. 10. It is weird to disrespect traditional family values. 11. It is weird to live by your own personal truth and self-identify as something you are not in physical reality. 12. It is weird to laugh and smile all the time as an idiot doesn't even do that. 13. It is weird to call Trump and Vance weird when they are the normal guys supporting traditional and conventional values. The crazy left needs to do their homework and pick up a dictionary to define the words that they use to label the conservatives, as these words best describes liberals, not conservatives. The word weird describes liberals as it is defined as an odd, eccentric, abnormal, antisocial, or unconventional person, a psychopath or psycho. LGBTQ expressions have historically been considered as sociopathic or psychopathic. Progressing into perversions should be the motto of the left. Weird behavior is simply being different from the norm or ideal. Check out this video clip of J.D. Vance explaining that they are the normal guys.
Yeah.
We've heard a lot from Democrats using the word weird, calling you weird, calling former President Trump weird. What do you make of that weird argument?
I think that the weird argument honestly came from a bunch of 24-year-old social media interns who were bullied in school, and they decided they're going to project that onto the entire Trump campaign. And the reason it doesn't make sense is because you ask who's weird, right? I think it's pretty weird to be the border czar and to open up the border and allow fentanyl to come into your community. I think it's pretty weird to try to take children away from their parents if the parents don't want to consent to sex changes. That's something that Tim Walz did. I think it's pretty weird to want to defund the police. I think it's pretty weird to pretend that you're a tough on crime prosecutor, even though you pursued the policies that made San Francisco such a disaster when it comes to crime and public safety. So if they want to call me weird, look, I've got my wife here. I've got 3 beautiful kids at home. I'm a normal guy who wants to live the American dream and wants all of you and your kids to be able to live the American dream. That's why I'm in it. If those people want to call me weird, I think it's a badge of honor. I really do think that whatever Tim Walz calls me, I mean, talk about weird with Tim Walz. I don't know if you guys saw the rally yesterday, but afterwards, his wife comes up to him, and Tim Walz does what any normal Midwestern guy would do, seeing his beautiful wife on stage after his speech. He gives her a firm handshake, right? That's pretty weird. That's pretty weird. When I see my wife after a speech, I give her a hug and a kiss because I'm excited to see her, and she's my wife. These people have no leg to stand on, and I think what's going to happen is they're going to try to call us weird for the next 93 days. And what's going to happen is the American people aren't going to care about it because they don't care about some tagline written by a social media intern. They care about which president and which vice president is going to make their country better and their lives more safe and more secure. That's Donald Trump and I'm proud to carry that message forward for the next 93 days.
Let's talk about some things that are weird. We think it's weird that Democrats want to put sexually explicit books in toddlers' libraries. We think it's weird that the far left wants to allow biological males to beat the living crap out of women in boxing. Kamala Harris comes to Atlanta and talks with a fake Southern accent, even though she grew up in Canada. You can't make it up. That's pretty weird.